and welcome to another YouTube video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing how you can gather and build your own list of questions to answer on Quora. And it's way easier than it sounds. At first, you need to gather your technique, you need to make a plan, a strategy in order to find the right questions. But once you get used to it, it's really easy and you'll be able to identify and answer questions much more quickly. So this is how it goes. You'll go into the knows about section and you'll choose one of these topics that you think you know the most about. So let's just say we want to answer a question regarding search engine optimization. When we go into this category, it'll show us the relevant topics and also other spaces which are related to our chosen topic. And we can see the answers, we can see the most viewed writers. Now, the most viewed writers is the tab that we're looking for here. As you can see that in the most viewed writers in search optimization are Todd Patton and some other notable writers which are contributing to this topic with their answers. So we're gonna click on this guy because he has apparently the most amount of views on his answers. So if we scroll down, we can see a little bit about his profile, and if we click on any of these questions, let's just take a look on this question and the stats and the views that it has gotten. Now, another thing that you can do is you can view the stats and the log of the question by clicking on these three dots, by clicking on more, and going to the view stats and log section. As we can see that the question stats appear, and according to them, it has 4,666 views. Now, this is not a lot of views. So this may not be the question that has gotten him the most amount of views. This may not be exactly the reason why he's among the top writers of search engine optimization and other relevant spaces on Quora. And if we scroll down, we can see other answers added by other people. And if we go back, we'll be able to see how many answers each questions have. Now, what we really want to look out for is the number of answers that each question has and also the number of views. So we've already seen the amount of views, and 4,666 or even 5,000 is not an optimal range to consider when it comes to answering question. On the other hand, if you scroll down, we can see that it has 14 answers, so it's not very competitive. Anything that's below 15, when it comes to answers, anything below 15 is considerable. You can answer a question which is less competitive by looking at the amount of answers or the number of answers that have been provided by other writers for the question, and also the number of upvotes. Now, if we scroll down, we can see the upvotes for each answer. So we can also see that this answer right here about from the same guy that we're currently looking into has gotten 3 upvotes. So that's how we know the amount of upvotes and the number of answers that each question have. We have to consider them because the low upvotes mean that you have a chance, and also when a question is less competitive, when it has answers with below 15, when it has less number of answers and it has low upvotes as well. So we can go for that kind of question too, because it means that we stand a chance, it is less competitive, and this is something considerable. This is something that you can give your input to. So this is the basic and the most simple strategy. This is the simple and the most relevant strategy that you can use in order to answer questions on Quora. You can also take a look at the related questions. If a question appears too competitive, if it has more than 20 answers, or if it has more than 25 or more, you can go for the related questions here, and you can go for any of these and look at the stats and see how many answers it has and how many upvotes it has and how many views it has. Look for the questions So the summary of all this is that look for the questions with low competitiveness, which has less amount of answers and a very large number of views and low upvotes as well. So this will be a condition that you can use in order to promote your service or promote your brand on Quora in a better way.